So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a game that is currently free to demo. So you can all get it on Steam and demo it for free. It's a game that goes by Abyssus, and it's made by a indie dev team, it appears. This game is, to simply say it, I mean, it's great. It's a lot of fun. The demo that we played for we played the demo for like 4 hours. It was surprisingly hard. And this is coming from somebody who, is pretty good at shooters. But it's surprisingly hard. But I like the fact that it's hard, right? It makes the game more challenging, makes you think through your decisions more. But the gameplay loop. Let's talk about the gameplay loop real quick, because that's really important when it comes to games like this. This gameplay is really similar to Warhammer Vermintide in a way. It plays similar to basically any game where there's hordes mixed with mini bosses and you're playing with friends and they have different abilities, the different characters. But in this game, the characters don't have different abilities. It's the weapons that have different abilities. And from the gameplay demo that I saw, there were 7 different weapons. And with 7 different weapons, I'm going to assume, I haven't unlocked them all yet, but looking at the pattern, there are 3 different types of mods or alternate fires you could have on each of these weapons. Meaning, and there's like an extensive challenge list, or a list of missions that you do. And they usually unlock something for you gameplay wise, or unlocking something cosmetically for your character, which I find pretty cool. From what I saw, thankfully, there's no microtransactions currently, and I hope they keep that the case when they release the full game in August, because that's the due date. It's when it will come out. But getting back to the gameplay loop, you have this huge variety, and usually with games like this, it's kind of hard to get that good variety, because either the weapons all end up feeling the same, or the gadgets feel the same, or typically characters kind of feel a little too similar to each other. But in this game, they kind of get away from that, right? The characters all feel like, the characters, I mean, the guns, the gunplay, all feels different. From the shotgun to the minigun to the revolver, it feels different. There's also different gadgets. I believe there's 8 different gadgets as well. And I'm going to go over what my favorite is. My favorite's the turret gadget. You place it down, you feel like you're Torbjorn. The revolver is probably my favorite weapon, personally. My friend Logan, who I played the demo with, would say, I think he would say the shotgun is his favorite. He somehow made it work. When I was using the shotgun, I hated it. But I think that's because I was just not the best with the movement. And it was a very movement heavy gun. The LMG, or the mini Gatling gun, which is the starter weapon, is Kyle's favorite. So we all kind of gravitated towards our own different guns, and it shows that all the guns are good and they all give you different gameplay experience, because we all like a little bit of something different, but they were all good guns, the guns that we played with, and they were all fun in their own way. Maybe some weren't, maybe for us in particular, but they at least worked for others. So that is a good thing. However, I do think they could add a little bit of randomness when the full game comes out, by switching up maybe the final bosses of each dungeon dive. So the way the game works is you go on a dungeon dive, you beat the dungeon, right? There's a final boss on the final stage. The first dungeon dive has 4 stages, and there's a final boss, and he's actually really hard for a first final boss, but he's a great fight. The boss fight was designed well, and it takes actually kind of some real strategy. But the boss fight was great. And then you go to your next dungeon dive after you beat him, and that one only has 3 stages, but we haven't gotten into the third yet. The second stage is really hard. Man, those turtles, those teenage mutant ninja turtles, they got something in them, man. But this is how the game works, right? You have these multiple stages, you go through the stages, and you try and complete it. But I feel that, if you mess up in the future to make the gameplay loop a little bit better, because it's already great, but to make it a little bit better, what I would do is I would have bosses similar to the first couple of nights in Elden Ring Night Rain. Compared to that, you can have a chance where maybe one time it's this boss and the next time it's this other boss. I think the individual stages in each dungeon dive is fine. And I do think they were randomized from when we played. I do think they were actually different. And even the challenges themselves, yes, there are certain challenges kind of within the game to get more loot, or to unlock another chest. These are different. Like one time we had a time one, and one time we had a don't take any damage one in order to get a chest or to get a reward or an item. And so that part was fun. But the final boss, maybe give us a little bit of change, and I think that would be great. That is really all I have to say for the gameplay aspect of the game. And I mean, hey, this game does what a game needs to do. It gives you a lot of enjoyment, a lot of fun with your friends. It has some unique systems. All the guns are fun. And if this game's under $10, I would say you should definitely pick it up. It seems like it's going to be a great game. So if you all enjoyed the video, please subscribe, please hit the like. It helps the channel out immensely. We are a small channel. And have a great day.